Hello everyone, welcome back to another exercise in our exercise series for chapter 7 from our BUS 325 investment course. In this video we're going to be looking at problem number 21. Let's read the problem together. Before the problem we have this note that says in problems 21 to 23 below, assume the risk-free rate is 8% and the expected rate of return on the market is 18%. So what does problem 21 want? It says a share of stock is now selling for $100. It will pay a dividend of $9 per share at the end of the year. Its beta is 1. What do investors expect the stock to sell for at the end of the year? Okay. Now we have few data points that we can derive from the problem itself. First of all, which is key to answering this problem, is knowing that since the stock's beta is equal to 1, that means the expected return on the stock is going to be or is going to match the return on the market, which is 18%. Okay? So based on that, we can say the expected return on the stock is going to equal 18%, right? Now, the selling price, the current selling price of the stock at this time, let's denote it as P0, is equal to $100. We also know that the dividend is equal to $9. What do we want to know? We want to know P1, which is the price of the stock at a later time, okay? Or at a later date, which is the end of the year as the question states. Now we do have a formula that can link all of these data points together, which is the expected return on a stock is equal to both the capital gains on the stock plus the dividends that was generated, or the cash flows that was generated by the stock, divided by the cost of that stock, right? So that means the difference between the selling price and the purchase price, and that would be P1 minus P0, plus any cash flows that was generated by the stock, which is the dividends in this case, all divided by the initial price or the initial costs of that stock. Okay. Now, seeing that we have this formula, we can see that we have this and we have this available in the question and the dividends as well. All that we have missing is P1. So let's substitute what we know. 18% equals, we'll keep P1 as it is because we still don't know what's the value of P1, minus $100 plus $9, all divided by $100. Okay? Now all you need to do is just play around with your formula mathematically in order to find the missing value, which is P1. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is to try to get rid of the $100 that is in the denominator of the right-hand side of the equation. And the simplest way to do this is just multiply both sides by 100. So I'm going to say multiply both sides by 100. Okay. What that will do is it's just going to get rid of this and then add 100 to this side, right? And then simplifying this further, we're going to get 18%, which is basically 0.18. If we multiply that by 100, we're going to move the decimal 2 places to the right, and that will give us 18, right? Equals P1 minus 100 plus 9. Okay. Now we want to keep this to one side and move everything else to the other side. Okay. So that will mean 18. The negative 100 is going to move across to the other side and it will become plus 100. And the plus 9 will move across to the other side and will become negative 9. And all of that will equal P1. Okay. From there we can say thus P1 equals 18 plus 100 minus 9, which is $109. And that is the required or the requirements of this question. Okay. I hope that you found this video useful. This was problem 21. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask down in the comments. And until I see you in the next exercise, take care.